Hi guys, I'm in the middle of mopping, but I have a download for y'all real quick, so let me get to it so I can finish mopping. Alright, this is for my spiritually awakened people only, okay? Like I always tell y'all, I don't do no debating, I don't do no explaining of anything of the sort. If you believe, you believe. If you don't, deuces, okay? This is for Angel Seek number 888-333-1010-777. And don't take these spiritual attacks personal, okay? Right now we are in a season and we are in a time where there is a mass awakening, and with the mass awakening there's a lot of other things that are changing. Like look at the weather for this last year. God has been stirring this pot up for like the last couple of years. I'm gonna say 2 years, okay? So right now is the time where people are actually, the new wave of spiritualists and spiritual beings are coming into light. And I mean the mediums, the prophets, the tarot card readers, and all basically do the same thing, just in different aspects. Mediums, psychics, fortune tellers, whatever you want to call it. So many different names, but at the end of the day, anybody delivering a message from God is a prophet in a way. Okay, so let's clear that up. Number two, and with these mass awakenings, a lot of the people that are being awakened right now are generational curse breakers. And you know what that comes, always comes opposition. And unfortunately, sometimes it's your own family, some that you know about, some that you don't know about. Take it how it fits, take it where it resonates to. And along with that as well, let me add too, on top of that, you have to know that it is a lot of divine unions that are supposed to be coming together. Some people know who that person is, some people don't. I mean, from twin flames to soulmates. And understand that if your twin flame is supposed to trigger you into healing, sometimes it does last, sometimes it doesn't. That's why if you have a twin flame or twin flame, or on a twin flame journey, you also have a soulmate, maybe two, because who knows how that's going to last. Sometimes twin flames trigger each other, and once they trigger each other, somebody might decide to heal, somebody might not decide to heal. And if adversities can't get to one partner, they'll try to get to the next one. Say you can't get the divine feminine to fall, because women tend to be a little bit more intuitive, and men tend to run with their ego. They think that you are hating or jealous, but in all reality, you are just trying to look out for them. However, it's not your job to explain to them, nor let them, nor take away their free will. So they have the right to do what they want. So if they decide to go against you with the adversary, then you let them be. However, I don't, they be thinking you're jealous, and there's nothing to be jealous over. That's only for insecure people. You can't be a divine feminine if you're insecure. So 1 + 1 isn't equal to them, which is okay, because women tend to understand and be a little bit more spiritually inclined than men. Not saying that they don't get there, because once they get there, they end up being masters. They're the kings, like they're the heads. But we tend to get there first, is what I'm saying, which is cool. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. So of course, with this mass awakening, you have people that are going to be changing the side of the fortune that they're on. They'll be getting knocked off that pedestal, because God's been watching them, and they'll be getting away with a lot of greasy acts, because they've been oppressing a lot of the people that are supposed to be waking up. And notice I say generational curse breakers, which means a lot of it is your family. Spirituality and your magic, your power, however you want to phrase it, comes from generation. So a lot of the people trying to oppress you is your family, and they'll make it seem like to you like they don't know nothing about it or believe in it the whole time they practice it. They just don't want people to know, or they hide behind their church, or they just don't deal with you. They gave you up so that you wouldn't even know where you come from. So it's something that you might never even know that you have in you, and they oppress you from afar. It's like a lot of different scenarios I'm getting for a lot of different people, okay? And if you know, whatever that fits your story or whatever. But anyway, just understand that it's not even the mass awakening that people are intimidated by. A lot of the intimidation is coming from the exposure, because with awakening comes exposure. With the new rising comes the falling of the ones that have not been utilizing their gifts or sticking to the oath that they made in regards to what they're supposed to be doing on a spiritual basis. Again, this is only for my spiritual people, my spiritually inclined people. If you are not inclined to spirituality, this is not for you. No, I'm not answering no questions. No, nothing's up for debate. I'm delivering a message. I'm not, like, that's it. I ask questions when I'm doing energy pulls. I'm not doing energy pull right now, so I'm not asking, I'm telling you. And I'm not being cocky. I'm just giving it to you how the downloads are given to me. I'm sorry if you don't like my delivery, but this is just what I'm channeling. And somebody has to be the person that's able to just give it to you, me, all of us as it is. Sometimes I'm like, oh, say it like that. It's like, yes, I'm sorry. I apologize for anybody that's offended, but understand that this is not the time to be in defense mode or get offended by the messages that are being delivered to you, because it's to help you. It's more of so a saving grace than it is something to put you down. So don't be offended by all the attacks. Don't feel like just you, because everybody that's going through this awakening and your counterparts are being attacked right now. And sometimes you will get redirected, and don't take that offensive either, because sometimes they will fall for the adversary. But that's their personal choice. So you're just gonna have to follow the direction of your spiritual guides or your ancestors. And if you don't know what to do, please, I suggest you to go do personal readings. I do not do personal readings at all. I was debating on whether I'm gonna do an energy pull today or not, but still not sure. If I do, I'm just gonna jump on. At this time, I don't think anybody should be telling too much of what they got going on. It's okay to work on your own stuff alone, because a lot of your journey you're working on alone anyway. So everything does not need to be told to everybody, okay? You have to learn how to have boundaries up, learn how to trust the people that you are led to trust in the people that your intuition or your spiritual guides or your ancestors are telling you not to. Even if you don't understand why, just listen. I've learned that the hard way, of course. Love will lead you blindly. Unfortunately, sometimes the person you love will intentionally lead you blindly. That's not a you problem, that's a them problem, okay? Okay, it's only your problem if you allow it and you're ignoring the signs, and your ancestors can't help you at a certain point. Just like if they are getting the same nudges from theirs, but if they choose to ignore it and they choose to let somebody else dictate for them what they're doing in their future, that's on them. That's a them problem. That's not a you problem. So somebody need to hear this. If your ancestors are saying let go, let go. If they're saying leave behind, cut. Like I'm trying to tell you, time is winding down. God is not playing. God is about to shake the world up. And when people say God is coming or shaking the world up, they take it literally like he's going to be down here in the flesh. He's not going to be down here in the flesh, but it's going to be things that happen, things that change and shifts that come down to this earth that you see happening on the news and all around social media. There's no way that would be happening, or no way that could have happened, or no way that would have been exposed if it wasn't for God. There's going to be no denying it. So everything's pretty much set in stone due to the seeds that you already sown right now. So it's always time to repent. But however, right now I'm led to say that what you sow is what's going to reap. There's no turning back now. So hopefully you've been sowing good seeds. This shift is coming to pass. Hold on a little longer. I know it gets hard. It's hard for me too sometimes, but hey, it's life. You got to stick to it. Look at it. This is your growing season. This is your preparation, because when the shift comes, it's going to happen so rapidly. Everybody's going to be shaking like, what the heck just happened? Just understand that it is that time right now, okay? So I will be back later because I do have another download for you, but it's not as deep as this one. But at the end of the day, somebody got to deliver them, and I always tell God, use me as you will. That's what it is. And my ancestors, of course. So like I was saying, if you know, if you've been going through a spiritual awakening, you more than likely know like what your calling is. If not, it will be revealed to you. Either in your dream, you'll be doing something that you've never done before. You might have a dream that you are a tarot reader, so you know that you're led to learn how to do that and get downloads. And if you're tapped in, your spirit guide, your ancestors will let you know. Again, this is a message only for spiritually inclined people. If you are not spiritually inclined, click off. Like I always say, if you are unawakened, you are unaware, is okay with me. Just click off. Magic cup of tea. All right. And I know I don't know everything. No, I'm not mean. I'm probably the nicest person you ever met. But when it comes to doing my duty, I will do my duty. Okay. I love what I do. And right now I'm going through upgrades and changes and stuff. And I don't always understand everything, but my ancestors, God always give me the knowledge, and they always give me what I need to know and what I'm led to share. That's what I'm doing. So hold tight, divine feminines, divine masculines. There's been a lot going on, but we are almost there. And I cannot say how excited I am myself. I'm sure y'all are too. So don't forget angel numbers 888-777-1010-333-111. Confirmation. Put a smile on your face. Things should be a lot less tense right now for you. If not, I pray for you get the rest that you're led to get. Journal, however you got to do it. Don't forget, y'all, try to make sure this is for somebody, including me. Be careful about what you're eating. Less processed food, more natural foods, things of that sort. Try to stay away from the sodas and drink a lot of water, especially if you're going through ascensions right now. But I will be back in a little bit to give y'all another download. And after I'm done mopping, and as I always say, remember to pray. Bye, guys.